Don't we all wish? Don't we all wish that we could go and travel again? Hopefully, I can because yesterday I got my COVID-19 shot. Answer this, everyone. Do you all love adventures? Adventures, as in going, traveling with your friends, going somewhere, maybe out of the country, out of the states. Answer we if you love adventures, and if you do love adventures, where would you like to go? Where do you want to go when this pandemic is over? Or if I came to your house one day and I gave you like $10,000 to, hey, like go on a vacation, where would you go? Today, I would actually like to start out by sharing a story about Nepal. You see, in Nepal, there are a lot of things, but Nepal is known for mostly one thing, and it is the tallest blank in the world. Can somebody fill in my sentence in the chat, please? While you're on the chat, Nepal is known for the tallest blank in the world. The tallest what in the world? Yes, Mount Everest. Yes, Nepal is known for Mount Everest, right? And in Mount Everest, well, Mount Everest is located in the Himalayas, okay? Mount Everest is located in the Himalayas, and Mount Everest is one of the tallest mountain in the Himalayas, but there's this another mountain called the Annapurna Mountain, right? There's another mountain called the Annapurna Mountain, and it's in the Himalayas, right? So this story that I'm about to tell you, it's about some mountain climbers, right? Not just regular mountain climbers, because usually the mountain climbers are men, right? This story is about mountain climbers who are a group of women, a group of ladies. In the 1960s in America, women had less rights. So these women, they wanted to climb one of the tallest mountain in the world, in the Himalayas, not Mount Everest, but they wanted to climb Annapurna, right? It was their dream to climb Annapurna, and they wanted to do it, right? So they got a group of ladies together, and they went to Nepal to try to climb Annapurna, right? They wanted to get to the peak. They wanted to get to the top of the mountain where no woman had ever been before, right? They wanted to set a world record. And to climb a mountain, you need a lot of things. You need a lot of equipment. You need a lot of people, right? One of those people are called Sherpas. Sherpas are mountain people who live in the mountain. They breathe mountain air. They are familiar with oxygen in the mountains, right? So this woman from America, United States, they traveled to Nepal in the 1960s, and they attempt to climb this mountain Annapurna, right? And to climb a mountain, you climb a certain amount of time, and you reach a place where you have to rest for a couple of days. It's called a base camp, right? So they climb the first step, and they reach the first base camp successfully, and then they start climbing again. They reach the second base camp. They start climbing again. They reach the fourth base camp, right? So this story actually starts right below 800 meters, the peak, right? The peak is the very top of the mountain, right? So these ladies, they've been climbing for a couple of days, and all they can think about is they can't wait until they get to the top, because that was their goal. They couldn't wait until they get to the very top of the mountain so they could put their flags in, right? So they keep on climbing. They reach very, very close to the peak. They are only 800 meters below the peak, and they're climbing with the Sherpas, right? Because the Sherpas are leading them, and the Sherpas are like, all right, ladies, we have a problem. We have a problem because the weather is getting bad, so we can only travel by separating ourselves, right? So there was this group of ladies, and the Sherpas told them basically we have to separate into two teams, team 1 and team 2. Team 1 will go first, and then team 2 will go second, right? So these ladies are like, okay, we will do that, right? And then Team one, they go with the Sherpas first. They go from the 800 meters. They go to the peak, right? They successfully reach the peak. They put their flags, American flag, and the Sherpas put the Nepali flag, and they come back down while team two is waiting for their turn, right? And while team one is up in the peak, team two, there were two ladies in team two. Team two is like, we can't wait until we get to the top of the mountain. Like, we've been waiting for this day so much, right? And then so team one comes back down with the Sherpas, and then team two, those two ladies are like, all right, let's go, it's our turn. But the only thing is, the Sherpas are like, hold on, ladies, we have to wait a couple of more days because we're tired. We just got back from the top, and the weather is not looking very good, so we have to wait. It's very dangerous to climb up there right now. And then those other two ladies are like, what? Why? We've been waiting. Like, we can't wait until we get to the top. We've been waiting for so long. We're so close to the peak. We want to go. We want to go right now. We want to go today. And the Sherpas is like, we can't. Well, if you want to go, then you can't go. We won't go with you. Right? That's what the Sherpas say. And the ladies are like, what? We've been waiting for this moment so much. So I'm going to ask you this question. If you were those two ladies, if you were team two, what would you do? Would you climb that mountain? Would you climb, it was only 800 meters. Would you get to the top? Would you climb that mountain regardless of what the Sherpas are saying or what your team members are saying? What would you do? Type it in the chat. Let me know. Most of you would rest and wait and wait for the Sherpas' direction, right? Well, let me tell you what those two ladies did. You see, the two ladies, even after the Sherpas told them, hey, you got to go alone. Like, we won't go with you because we're tired and this trip is going to be dangerous, right? Those two ladies said to themselves, we are professional mountain climbers and we're only 800 meters below the peak. We're only 800 meters below. We can climb this mountain, right? We don't need your help. And those two ladies, they started on a journey of 800 meters to go to the top, right? Because they could not wait. They could not wait to get to the top and just show the whole world that they could do it, right? So they start on their journey. Day one, they successfully reach to their first base camp and they check back in with the team down below. They tell them, hey, we're safe. We're still going to the top, right? And it's only those two ladies. Day two, they get to the second base camp, right? And they're very close to get to the peak. And they check back in day two, and the team two feels very relieved, right? And on the third day, team two doesn't get a check-in call from those two ladies on the third day. On the fourth day, still no check-in call. Fifth day goes by, still no check-in call. And on the fifth day, the team down below gets really, really worried. All the Sherpas gets really, really worried because to climb a mountain is very, very dangerous and a lot of things can go bad. Day 6, still no check-in. And on day 6, all the Sherpas down below, all their teammates had recovered. And so they put a search party together to go look for these ladies, wondering what happened to them. They find this red jacket one of the ladies were wearing. And then they immediately find that that's not good news because it's just a jacket. And then right next to that jacket, they find the two ladies. They had fallen to their perish. They had fallen to their demise. Right? And I tell you this story, because you see, they fell into a trap. They fell into a trap physically because, climbing a mountain, they had slipped on one of the ice and they had fallen to their death. They had fallen into a trap physically and they had fallen into a trap mentally. And you might be wondering, hold on, Coach Timon, what are you saying? What trap? What trap are you talking about? And I'm talking about this trap. Right? I like to call this trap, I can't wait till. You see, those two ladies, they wanted to get to the top so bad that they forgot where they were at the current moment. right? Everybody was like, no, don't go. Like, we will wait a couple of days. Don't go to the top. Like, we will get to the top couple of days. But those two ladies were like, we can't wait till we go to the top. Like, we want to do this right now. It's only 800 meters. Mutu's like, the suspense. Yes, they fell into they fell and they died because they fell into a trap of what I call I can't wait till. They fell into a mental trap and a physical trap. And the mental trap is I can't wait till, right? And all of us and all of you, you might not be mountain climbers, but you fall into this trap as well. You fall into this trap of saying to yourself, I can't wait till I do this next thing, right? If you are a freshman right now, you might be thinking about, I can't wait until I become a sophomore in high school. I can't wait till I become a junior in high school, right? If you're a junior, I can't wait till I become a senior in high school. I can't wait till I get my learner's permit. I can't wait till I get a full ride scholarship and to go to college, right? We say this to ourselves, and when we say this to ourselves, we are not living in the present. We are living in the future, right? And when we live in the future, we are not fully present at the current moment, right? So let me ask you this question. If I gave you a choice, right? If Thrive Club, if Coach Kangas in his garage, he built a time machine, would you rather live in the past, the present, or the future? And the reason why I asked you this question is because, right, when I was talking about that trap, when I was talking about this trap, I can't wait till, you see, because if you said the past or if you said the future, you're in this trap. You're in this trap of I can't wait till I do something, right? Because let me tell you something. In high school, I always wanted a phone and a car and to get a full ride scholarship, to go to college. And I'm a college senior right now. I have all of those things, right? And as a college senior, I'm finally starting to realize the things that I should have done in high school, which was not worry about my future, because the future was eventually going to happen. And the only thing that I should have worried about was how I did not take full advantage of the things that I had in my life, the things that I was grateful for. Right? Because you see, when we start thinking about, when we fall into this trap of I can't wait till I do this next thing, and we start thinking about our future so much, our life starts becoming a problem, right? Our life starts becoming a problem, and you forget what you have in this current moment. And life is not supposed to be a problem, right? One of the most beautiful quotes I've ever heard is this: life is not supposed to be a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced, right? Let me repeat this again. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. And you can only experience this reality if you are living in the present moments and if you are grateful for the things that you have in your life. Because let me tell you this, there's somebody on this planet Earth that wants the life that you have right now, right? Because other people don't have what you have. And we fail to see this sometimes. We fail to see the things that we are grateful for in our lives because we're too busy wanting the next thing in our life. We're too busy wanting to go to our future, which makes our life a problem. And it's not supposed to be a problem. It's supposed to be a reality. So enjoy your moments, enjoy your present moments, because you have something to be grateful for. All right. And